In the early days of Las Vegas, there were no Jewish day schools. In 1988, with a significant contribution from Las Vegas businessman Milton Schwartz, the Milton I. Schwartz Hebrew Academy Elementary School opened on a 17-acre parcel of land in Summerlin to accommodate preschool through 8th grade in a 3,500 square foot facility that welcomed families from all religious affiliations.
Milton was the person who saw the need for a school to offer Jewish education in his town, to become a true essence of an established community.
Las Vegas quickly grew into a burgeoning multicultural city with over 73,000 Jews living and working in the valley. The community needed a Jewish school for children 18 months to 18 years. It also needed an epicenter for the Jewish people, a place where the community could gather for celebrations and life cycle events, lectures, performances, film festivals, prayer services, and Jewish youth programs. That was the dream. In 2006, the dream was made possible by then Hebrew Academy Chairman of the Board, Victor Sheltiel, and a major gift by Dr. Miriam and Sheldon Adelson.
6 years ago, when I became chairman of the Board of Trustees of the school, from day one, we determined that we wanted to make this school a world-class educational institution. Thanks to the vision and extraordinary generosity of the Adelsons, who jumped in a big way in these projects and then provided the vision and total support, we are here.
A festive and enthusiastic groundbreaking ceremony ensued, bringing the dream to life. The Adelsons personally reached out to Rhonda Gleiman to be the project's director of operations.
It was a small meeting in Sheldon's office at work, and Bruce said to Victor, "You need a campus project director." And Victor turned to me and he said, "Rhonda, would you be the campus project director?"
Workers began to construct what would become a 171,000 square foot, one-of-a-kind facility.
When I was selected as a contractor to build this school, I found out what a dream this would be for the Jewish community.
Because it's one of a kind. There's simply no other project like this that I know of.
We designed the classrooms with a lot of light and with acoustical properties that the students would be able to hear well. We wanted there to be enough space for them to walk through the school and be comfortable, have enough room to eat with their friends in the dining commons, play sports in the athletic spaces.
To have a facility like this, it is why I'm in construction. I get to see something that's on paper and I get to make it a reality. And gosh, what a reality we have here.
Paul Schiffman was hired early on as the founding head of school. He advised on many of the details, focusing on the student experience and always having the student's best interest at heart.
Paul Schiffman is a giant among men. He loves what he's doing. He enjoys working with the students. He enjoys working with the parents.
What we wanted was a place that celebrated learning. We wanted the Beit Midrash to be a place of reflection. We wanted the gym to be a place that students could feel comfortable in.
Sheldon Adelson was very involved with the design and construction of the dome at the entrance of the school.
And Sheldon always said it really needs to be a wow entrance, something really special.
He also wanted to include the use of Jerusalem stone imported from Israel.
Mr. Adelson was very specific about the stone. It's hand chiseled on both sides and then it's cut in half so that it can be light enough and thin enough to be applied to the structure of the building.
Jerusalem stone, identical to that of the Western Wall in Israel, adds an element of sacredness to the school.
Sheldon and Victor were the hardware. They were the people who were putting this thing together. And Miriam and Tony were the software. They were the ones concerned about the heart.
For Miriam Adelson, the project took on a deep meaning, as she wanted to build a community filled with Jewish values and Israeli influences. The dove sculpture at the school's entrance, which she commissioned from an artist in Israel.
We commissioned the beautiful doves, in front. That was Miri's idea from Kadishman in Israel.
It's the parents that are feeding the children, that we are, the older generation, are obliged to feed the kids with the good values and how to sail in life.
And the many Talmudic quotes located throughout the campus are choices she made to reinforce the school's support for Israel, truly an education for life.
I went through Joseph Telushkin's books and many books and got quotes, and I brought them to Miriam. She picked the ones that you see because they say who we are.
All of the quotes symbolize me the important values in Judaism.
Miriam was also intent on an indoor competition-sized pool with a separate warm-up area and shallow pool for the little ones. 2 years later, under budget and under time, the school was complete.
The cost to us per square foot was less than building a public school in Clark County.
How we got to where we are, I still call it the Hanukkah miracle that deserves to have a ninth candle, because we took a school with about 150 students and created it into this school that I think today, as you see, is a visionary school and one that's an established school in a very short period of time.
On September 25th, 2008, the Adelson Educational Campus opened to 145 excited and eager high school students.
Just walking through the hallways, go through the cafeteria, see the joy, see how the kids are enjoying themselves.
The Adelson's delivery a great, big, healthy, baby educational machine. But to make it successful, the community must be part of it and supporting it, because we have to feed the baby to stay in this level.
When we ask our children or grandchildren, how do they like the school? They love it.
They do.
And the other thing is, they want to go to school.
Dr. Adelson, who is one of the world's leading experts on drug addiction, is very proud of her work over the past decade working with the high school students and faculty, creating a drug-free environment through substantial preventative education and the use of periodic and random student, faculty, and staff drug testing.
We gave kids a safe environment. We gave them an excuse on the weekend when their friends were calling around saying, "Oh, I'm at Adelson, I could be tested the next day."
Today, the Adelson Educational Campus serves upwards of 500 Jewish and non-Jewish students each year, with an ethos based on the Jewish values of community, service, innovation, and discourse. The school has emerged as a forward-thinking, innovative, academic, and values-focused institution, preparing students for the endless possibilities of the 21st century. The school is proud to have over a dozen NIAA competitive athletic teams and over 100 world-class faculty members. Our graduates have been accepted at the best universities in the country, elected presidents of national collegiate organizations, and received over $3 million in merit-based scholarships. 18th century Jewish journalist and political activist Theodor Herzl, in his desire for the Jewish people to return to their homeland in Israel, said, "If you will it, it is no dream." Thanks to the will of Milton Schwartz, Victor Sheltiel, and Dr. Miriam and Sheldon Adelson, the dream for a Jewish preschool to 12th grade educational campus in the state of Nevada is a reality.